Bunny, welcome back.
Hello.
The game quit, so then we had to get all the way back here, and then I went too far, so I had to do it again, and it's quitting on me again! Do you see this? God damn it. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Wait, no. Well, just kidding. Okay, you probably never heard of it. Cool. Carrying on.
I set the stuffed rabbit, Mr. Bunny, on my bed beside a purple and teal throw pillow.
There you go. Oh, did you go to a different boarding school, or...?
No, I went to a public school down the street from my house.
Really?
Public school?
Oh, she's rich.
What was that like? Were students mean? Did you have a lot of friends? I always went to private schools. My parents work a lot. My dad goes overseas, so I think they stuck me here for convenience. Oh, hey, what's that?
Jeez.
Squirrel.
I'd removed an ornately patterned origami crane from the black box and was setting it on the unclaimed writing desk. That was really hard to read. Oh, this? My mother made it for me a long time ago. I set it beside a stack of thick textbooks which I assumed were provided for me.
Wow, it's so pretty. I've never seen paper like that before. Oh yeah, the lights. Let me get them.
But
off of the wall.
we'll take them down, then put them up again. Ma went to her own desk, opened a drawer, and pulled out a long, tangled string of fairy lights.
I thought these would look nice. Here, help me string them back up. Back up.
Back up?
Back up.
Back up? What was that?
There's her moving a chair.
Oh, she grabbed a container of pushpins, then pulled her wooden desk chair out and over to one wall. I did the same with my own. Together we pinned the lights around the perimeter of the room.
How was the train ride over? Did you meet anyone?
No. No, not really. I was in a compartment with some guy and...
What?
Some guy, huh? Was he cute?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, let me tell you.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't even get his name. Mai seemed disappointed for a moment, then perked back up.
How dare you not get his name? You'll have to point him out to me if you see him again.
Okay.
Okay.
Once we finished stringing the lights, Mai climbed down from her chair and brushed her hands together triumphantly.
Yeah!
Done! Okay, now it's time for lunch. The food here is pretty good. There's this ramen place down the street from campus that's like out of this world, but the school lets us leave campus on weekends.
Mai walked to the window.
We could go today because it's Sunday and it's pretty nice out, but I guess you might want to go to the cafe since you just got here. We could...
She was suddenly interrupted by her own enthusiastic laughter.
I'm having Yandere flashbacks. She's gonna start killing people. Oh my gosh, Mimi Santos totally just tripped outside and fell on her face. I saw it! Oh, is that mean to laugh? Maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you jerk.
Well, what if she's a bitch?
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Oh well, anyways, let's go and eat. I'm totally starved. I don't care if it was mean, apparently.
She let me out of the room before I even had the chance to respond.
Oh, look at this nice little cafeteria.
Huh. It's really nice for a college.
Yeah.
The cafeteria was buzzing with students excited for the new year. The only people as nervous looking as I felt were the tables of skittish, wide-eyed first years. I stepped into line behind Mai, taking an empty plastic tray. We shuffled through, asking for helpings from the sulky cafeteria workers when we passed something that looked good. With full trays, Mai led me straight to a table in the back where a few students were already sitting. Mai sat down and I took a seat across from her. Oh my god, look at her!
She is also adorable. Hi, Mai. How was your break? It was good. I went to Italy and Spain. Dad fell off a jet ski and broke his ankle.
Uh-huh.
It's better now, though. Oh, well, that's nice.
I expected to be introduced, but the girl turned back to her group of friends and my turn back to me. All I read was, she began to assault.
Same.
She began to assault her food with a fork and tell me, in a practically minute-by-minute account, about her fleeting romance last summer with a boy she met on the beach that didn't go further than a few salty kisses.
So salty.
I sat back and let Mai talk. For the first time since arriving on campus, I felt like I was finally able to breathe. I picked at my Brussels sprouts and studied Mai as she spoke. The more she talked, the more I began to notice small details about her. Gay. She had a high songbird voice.
What?
She was dynamic, her face twisted this way and that into exaggerated expressions as she spoke. Jeez. She laughed often. She imitated people in wildly unflattering voices, seemingly unrelated to her actual opinion of them. And most notably, she talked a lot. I didn't find this particularly annoying, as it filled the silence and she hardly ever asked questions that require my full attention.
Yes.
Yeah. It's true. Just as Mai was rounding off a shockingly detailed account of the time she accidentally walked in on her friend's older brother in the act of changing, a flash of a small green.
Smurfs. Small green people now.
Of a familiar green caught my eye.
Here we go.
I glanced over. Hey, that's him.
Huh? Who?
I leaned across the table to whisper, just in case he could hear me through the ambient chatter of the lunchroom. The boy from the train. That's him.
What?
Jared? Oh, you meant Jared? Oh.
She went to Jared. Yeah. With the weird green jacket and swoopy hair.
Best description.
He just picked up his tray and was walking past us when something seemed to catch his eye.
Oh, you.
I looked up at him, suddenly realizing he was talking to me.
And a romantic piano started playing. Hana, I met you on the train. How are things settling down for you?
Really well. I found my roommate and she's been helping me out. I gestured to Mai, who was thunderstruck. In fact, looking around, everyone was. People stopped eating to turn and stare at Jared and me. My shoulders bunched around my neck. Are you a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Your shoulders bunched around your neck. Ow, that hurt. Well, if you ever need any help, I'll be around. 30, right?
I nodded.
All right.
Aw, Jared, you're adorable. Some of my friends are in that year. Of course, they can't compare to me, but I'll give them the heads up to look out for you.
He flashed a dazzling smile, then winked.
So, let me just tell you that Brianna only has seen one video of Pro Jared and Peanut Butter Gamer.
I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah, she has no idea who these people are, but I watch them regularly, and I'm just like, oh, yes. It's the least I can do for such a cute girl.
Shut up!
Well, I'll see you around.
I watched a tour...
Look at her face! She's like, oh my god, Becky.
I watched a torrent of thoughts raging through my head as he took a seat next to a bunch of guys who were all wearing the same jacket.
Question mark? That's Jared.
She tore her eyes away from him and looked at me.
He's so cute.
There you go. He's so cute. He's the
That's
most
not what
beautiful
you said.
guy in the school.
That's not what you said, though.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe he just looked at me.
I looked at Mai. Her cheeks were glowing in indecent pink. Why do they all wear those jackets? Aren't all the guys supposed to wear blue blazers as a part of their uniform?
No, they're allowed to. They are... No, Jared. Oh, it's her. Okay.
Do you want me to play her?
No, it's fine.
Okay. That girl turned back around and was looking at me with sudden interest.
I mean, if you want to, but...
Did I know him? I only talked to him on the train for a few minutes, so not really. We weren't friends or anything. But looking around, Maya and this girl weren't the only ones who were interested. Everybody seemed to be listening in. They seemed so surprised when he talked to me. Maybe a little white lie couldn't hurt.
Oh, no.
No, no. Oh. She looked...
Well,
okay. She looked me up and down, sniffed, and turned away. Miley...
Don't mind me. That is Mimi. I was like, is that Mimi? That's the girl she laughed at for tripping.
Oh.
I was like, maybe she's a bitch. Don't mind Mimi. She was just trying to get in with you. In bed!
Get in with me? Why?
Well, you asked me about those guys in their jackets, right? Those are their normal boots club jackets. I stumbled that words hard.
What? What's normal boots club?
It got really quiet. Look at them all. Look at his face. It's like,
which one?
Hello. The continue guy on the left. Okay, so, I don't know who these two on the left are. I've never seen them before. But I know Gerard. I know the continue guys. I don't know their individual names, but I've watched some of their stuff. And then John Tron and Peanut Butter Gamer. And then Jared back there just staring at himself in the mirror.
Same, dude.
Oh, I didn't even read it. Something. They get together and play video games or something. I'm gonna... Speaking of video games. I haven't made any decisions, so... I'm just being careful because I don't want it to quit on me again. That one right there is John, also known as Jontron. His bird's name is Jacques. Jacques has a jacket too! Look at him, he's so cute! Oh, Jacques. Jontron is also the president of the drama club here at school. He's like, Look, PBG. Next to him is PBG. He and John founded the Normal Boots Club together. PBG is one of the best soccer players on our team.
You can't tell me nothing.
Then there's Gerard. People call him the completionist because he's obsessed with completing things. He has the biggest itty-bitty kitty collection I've ever seen. Oh. Next to him is Jared, also known as Pro Jared. He's a model.
Okay.
Then there's Satchbag, but everyone calls him Satch. He's like crazy smart. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I've never seen before. Those guys over there are Paul, Nick, and Josh. They write a column in the school newspaper called Continue.
No.
Paul, the one standing up, is the student council president. That's what I thought. I thought that was Paul. I only remember Paul, ever. That's the only name I ever remember out of 3. And the guy on the end there is Shane. He knows more about video games than anyone, ever. He's the other one that I don't know.
She exhaled a dreamy sigh into her mashed potatoes. So, how would someone, join the Normal Boots Club?
You don't choose the boots, Hannah. The boots choose you. And these boots are made for walking. And other boot-related sentences.
What does that even mean?
There's a snake in my boot. You have to be...
Poison the water hole.
Oh, I just choked. Okay. You have to be presented with the boots to be in the club. And they're, like, super selective.
What are The boots.
Das Boot. The club has this boot statue. It's like the one on their patches, but it's gold-plated. It's their mascot, I guess. They do this weird initiation ritual with it.
They worship it. Ritual?
I heard they fill a room with candles and wear these totally creepy robes during the initiation. This Year 2 girl said she saw it once, and they were all, like, chanting around the boots, and it sounded like they were talking backwards. But I don't believe her, and even if it's true, I don't care if they're a cult, because they're totally hot.
Oh my god. Do they have a lot of friends?
Yeah, tons of friends. I'd say they're the most popular kids in school. I mean, everyone in school totally looks up to them. I bet they could get any girl in school, too. Or boy, for that matter.
Oh.
Hey, you gonna eat your cake?
I shook my head and pushed the plastic tray across the table to her. Actually, me. I don't like cake.
Aw.
For the remainder of lunch, I listened to my talk about Jared through mouthfuls of half-dissolved frosting. Back at the dorm, I sorted through the pile of textbooks the school left for me. My radio was playing a poppy tune, equal parts music to static. Okay. Mai fervently scribbled in a notebook at her desk, hunched over it with strikingly poor posture.
Gotta write that fanfic.
Hey.
Hey, Mai.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't bother to look up.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to have a textbook for History 309? She shuffled through the papers on her desk before producing a thick textbook. A demure man in a powdered wig frowned at me from the cover.
Yeah, this one.
I sighed. I don't have that one. The school must have missed it. Mai shrugged and set the textbook back in her pile.
Too bad, so sad, bitch.
SOL.
They have a bunch at the library. You can just check one out.
Where's the library? Mai riffled through her notebook and wrote something down. She tore the page out and handed me a crudely drawn map. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to read maps, so... This
I
means
don't know how to read maps.
This means nothing to me. It took me at least 20 minutes to find the library. By the time I realized I was holding the map upside down, the sun was setting.
Good job.
Yeah, I told you, I can't read them. The library was much larger than I expected. The walls lined from floor to ceiling with books of all sizes on rough wooden shelves. Intimidated, I headed for the front desk. A recognizably green and gray jacket was bent behind the counter.
We're so close to the end of the episode that I'm like, ugh. But we're not close enough, so let's find out who it is.
Normal boots.
They have normal boots on.
I briefly considered running away. Why?
Hey.
Can I help you? Too late. Yeah, the school forgot to give me one of my textbooks. I was told I could get it here. Which one is it? The History 309 textbook. He stepped from behind the counter and motioned for me to follow. We dodged between the aisles in a comfortable silence. He seemed friendly enough. I should say something. What was his name again? Shane? Gerard? John? Not John. Satch! Huh? Oh, you work here? Ugh. Of course you worked here. He chuckled, dimples appearing in his cheeks. Yeah, I'm the librarian's assistant. It's my second year and I love it. I get to help people find books that speak to them. His eyes twinkled like a kid's on Christmas.
Aw,
He's really cute.
he's me.
Oh no. Your book's right down here. He stopped at a row of thick, dusty books. Was this all history? And pulled out the book with the powder-wigged man I saw earlier. George Washington? Thanks. He waved his hand. It was nothing. Do you need help with anything else? I wanted to make a good impression on the Normal Boots Club, but I couldn't come up with anything. No. Thanks. You're welcome. As we headed back through the cavernous library, my unease melted away. We weren't talking, but just being near him felt like being wrapped in a soft blanket.
Aww.
That's so cute.
Well, we're gonna end this episode wrapped in a soft blanket of Satch.
Toasty.
Toasty. And we will continue in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, this is J2A. We just want to say thanks for watching our video.
We appreciate any and all support we get from viewers, new and returning.
If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks again, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.